The NBA on 2K Sports. We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, BA, it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better, but to me, those first 20 games are big time.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. They've got Jaden Ivey. Kevin Durant is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Henderson, and it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
That KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
Chicago with the ball. Garland scanning the floor. Outside Murray. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh, man. Between his size and mobility, Sarr is the perfect lob threat.
Here's Durant. Doris, when we talk about home court advantages, the Jazz have amongst the best.
They do, BA. You have to play at altitude. They're also a little bit isolated as well, so travel is hard. Let me tell you this, their fan base is loud, L-O-U-D.
Now here's Ivey. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivey anticipated the open man and executed.
Pass to Sarr. To the middle. Outside Murray. Garland with the ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right side, Anunoby. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Jazz have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. We talked about Kevin Durant and what his plan is for trying to contain him, and Coach said, quote, "We don't want him to get into a rhythm. That's when he's most dangerous." I told our guys to get up in his airspace and make him feel the pressure. An aggressive approach, but certainly a wise one when it comes to a player like KD. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Murray. It's stolen by Henderson. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bulls trail by 3. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Ivy outside. Henderson misses.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Sarr passes to Garland. To the inside, and stolen by Clark. Oh, got a piece of it. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got his third basket on the night right there.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Doors back in January 2023. Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Jackson Davis is checked in for Clark. Payton comes in for Durant. Whitmore's checked in for Ivy. And it's Porter Jr. in for Henderson. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his first foul. McConnell, he's checked in for Chicago. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Utah. Pass to Porter. And a missed layup. Chicago trailing here. Kuzma finds Horford. Back to Kuzma. Now McConnell. Horford, a screen on Porter. Oh, there's the alley.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. But if it goes, and he can't get that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. And we've got more. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
OG Anunoby out there with Sarr. Then there's Al Horford. Then there's TJ McConnell. And it's Goodwin in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Outside Porter. Lets the 3 fly. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. McConnell passes to Horford. Payton with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparation, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Durant's such a tough cover in the pick and roll. He will take what the defense gives him. In that instance, nice pass.
Here's Porter. And that one drops for him.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Clark is checked in for Utah. Henderson comes in for Whitmore. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Porter against McConnell. 6 to shoot. Sarr passes to Goodwin. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Oh, stolen by Payton. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And he buries his first look. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
5 on the clock. Here's Goodwin. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Utah leading by 7. Here's Henderson. Again, Utah. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Ingram's checked in for Utah. Ivy comes in for Porter Jr. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
Yeah, despite standing about 6'2", Henderson has a big-time vertical, and he plays a lot bigger than his height.
The Bulls making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in. 1:14 left to play in the first half. Goodwin off target from outside.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Ivy against Holiday. Pass to Kuzma. Picked by Murray. Holiday against Ivy. Kuzma for three. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Utah leading by 11. Left side Ingram. Henderson scanning the floor. Payton passes to Henderson. Nice move. Tipped. Payton against Holiday. And there's the drive. Drops in the layup for two. Holiday's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, Kyle Kuzma, we think of him as a scorer, but that was a tough target to miss. Wide open.
And here's Ingram outside. That one no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is Ali as always. Thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league. Before we get into that, I want to know, back when you guys played, what was your favorite city to play in?
Well, Shaq played for every team in the league, so I'd like to ask him first, Ernest.
Well, everybody wanted me, Kenny, don't be jealous. I say LA is way up there. You know, because you're always home. Especially during the 3P days. It was very, very hot there.
Yeah, you kind of set yourself up for that one, Jack.
I know.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, I know.
Glad you could join us.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. Jaden Ivey is out there with Scoot Henderson. Then it's Brandon Ingram. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Durant in at the 4. Grant, a big reason for Utah to be excited about the future. Their young head coach, Will Hardy.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he's had this team competitive after trading away both Mitchell and Gobert. And I love how Hardy has developed guys like Lauri Markkanen.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Durant's got 12.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And the details starting to trickle in. But for the whole story, let's go to Shams Charania, who's joining us remotely. Shams, what you got?
Thanks, B.A. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They've talked about needing to toughen up their perimeter defense, and they did that and more by going out and making a deal for OG Anunoby. Many of his peers consider Anunoby the best perimeter defender in the league, and he will completely reshape this team's defense. The price wasn't cheap, but it was one they'll happily pay.
All right, Shams, thank you. Much appreciated. It's good.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Ryan, Donovan Mitchell wears number 45 because that was Michael Jordan's number when he played baseball. Mitchell's father was a pro player, and Donovan said, "Baseball was my sport. I had my mind made up. I wanted to make the majors, but in high school, a broken wrist on the diamond caused his focus to shift." Ryan, I'd say it worked out.
Yeah, I'd say so. Thanks, Allie. The Bulls trail by 13. Fires from deep. Garland, no good. And Ingram has got the ball here for Utah. After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too.
Shots good by Sarr.
Well, you have to track Sarr in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Payton's checked in for Durant. And right here, the 2K leaderboard shows us which teams made the most of their second chance opportunities last year. Number 1, the Jazz.
And it was just great watching them be so assertive on the offensive glass. This is a team that trusted in their ability to keep possessions alive last season.
Payton's shot is good. Payton's got 5.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
From deep, Mitchell. Mitchell, bullseye from distance.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And here's Ingram. No points yet. Pass to Ivy. Over Mitchell. Ivy's shot is off.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Sarr. Right side, Garland. Sarr misses. Utah leading by 11. Here's Payton. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Ingram's got 3 assists now in this one. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Sarr. And here's Garland. To the right side. Launches it. Clark grabs the board. The Jazz have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keegan Murray. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Utah. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Payton. Finds Porter. Now here's Henderson. The 3 is up. Drops in the 3. 7 points in the game.
Oh, good 3-ball by Henderson. Now, this is the part of his game that he wants to keep developing.
Pass to McConnell. Here's Sarr, guarded by Payton. Out to the wing. McConnell passes to Sarr. Back to McConnell. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Ingram. In transition, here come the Jazz.
Oh, okay then. Oh, man. Ingram's stride keeping him ahead of the pack the whole way to the other end.
And stolen by Clark. Goes up on the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Henderson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Utah Jazz. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Kevin Durant. Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Jazz. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. All that said, he's already back at the game. Serious toughness on display tonight.
All right, Allie, thanks. Well, we're all hoping he gets healthy quickly, guys.
Yes, we do. And these trainers are so good at what they do. Hopefully, they'll be able to get him back on the court soon.
Mason Plumlee out there with Al Horford. Then there's TJ McConnell. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Mitchell in at the 2 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Graham.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
Murray scanning the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. The Bulls with another miss. Utah has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Bulls. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
A line change here for Utah. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Clowney. Outside Whitmore. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Garland finds Murray. To the wing on the left. Outside Mitchell. Back to Garland. From the arc. The rebound by the Jazz.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bulls. Williams is checked in for Utah.
Coming onto the floor for the Jazz, number 2, Grant Williams.
Outside Mitchell. There's a screen. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Outside Whitmore. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Mitchell with the ball. Jackson Davis picks him up.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kevin Durant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
All right, the Jazz making a change here. Martin's checked in. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, B.A., and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
Here's Porter. The rebound by Murray.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Takes a 3. Utah grabs the miss. 29 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. Down low. Here's Jackson Davis, and that one is stuffed right through.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight. The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Garland against Porter. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Brandon, congratulations. You guys may have faltered a bit coming out of the gates, but you finished strong.
Yeah, man, I mean, that's just us, really. You know, we're just always trying to feed off of the energy. So it did kind of take a while there at the start, but once we picked it up, it was all fine.
The energy was there when it mattered the most. Strong finish. Thanks, Brandon.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Kevin Durant.